So Leute, willkommen zurück zu Mass Effect 1. Ich habe jetzt den Kampf gegen diesen Kroganer geschafft. Der war eigentlich eh nicht so schwer, einfach nur fies auf dem Schwierigkeitsgrad. Ich habe gleich auf Pause gedrückt, sodass ihr nichts verpasst. Und weiter geht's. Na? Lag? Ist das Bild jetzt eingefroren? Wirklich? Ja, geht doch. Okay, irgendwie ist das komplett kaputt. Aber komplett. Ich hoffe jetzt, dass im Rest des Spiels die Audiospur passt. Wenn nicht, wäre das blöd. Erstmal speichern.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there. And not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Cycle?
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. but the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear.
Das war's.
I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Go see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Don't bother.
Aye, aye, sir.
Die müssen ja nicht alles wissen, oder? Nicht alles. So, dann jetzt haben wir Liara. Damit ist unser Team vollständig. Wir haben alle Teammitglieder. Dann ist es mal Zeit, dass ich den allen mal einen Besuch abstatte und kurz mal Hallo sage. Anfangend mit Presley.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Wow.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Ja, einen kleinen Alien-Rassisten. Also, wer kann es ihm verdenken? Es ist was Neues, mehr oder weniger. Für ihn vielleicht jetzt nicht so, aber für alle anderen eigentlich die Alien-Rasse an sich, für die Menschheit ist es was Neues.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun, fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Er ist super. Er ist super.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Are you contagious? Er hat nämlich eine Krankheit. Sollen wir ihn direkt danach fragen?
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Oh.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Okay.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
So, sollen wir da noch nachstochern? Nö, lassen wir es einfach, oder?
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Joker ist einfach... Er ist super. Ich bin froh, dass der in allen 3 Teilen eine doch sehr wichtige Rolle spielt. So, dann haben wir den Teil abgegrast. Müssen dann auch noch runter zum Marco. Um den mal zu checken, ob wir da vielleicht ein paar Updates machen können. Ich glaube, den können wir nur untersuchen, aber mehr auch nicht. Ich glaube, dass wir da nicht sehr viel machen können. Aber, Ashley. Wo? Da ist Kaiden. Wo ist Ashley? Yo.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alright. Let's label it officially off the record. Got something on your mind?
Straight up, there's something wrong with all of this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
So, jetzt war ich gerade abgelenkt. You doubt it was accidental. Au.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Ach, er ist eine treue Seele. Er ist eine treue Seele. Sleeperpod. Hat wer von euch Stargate Universe gesehen? Die Serie hat ja so geändert, dass alle Leute in diese... Also, falls... Kann ich jetzt nicht sagen. Ach, hey, hier, Leute, ist jetzt, was weiß ich, 4 Jahre her, dass jetzt... da sind die Leute dann am Ende alle in solche Schlafkammern rein, weil der Sauerstoff knapp wurde und nur einen haben es draußen gelassen, der soll das in Ordnung bringen. Und wenn nicht, schlafen es alle sowieso. So, hier können wir jetzt uns ausrüsten. Wo konnten wir uns denn dann ausrüsten? Ich dachte, das war hier. Gut, nicht. So, mit Chakwas möchte ich eigentlich nicht reden, sondern wir haben hier hinten unseren Neuankömmling. Mrs. Liara.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
No. Nah.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Goodbye.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Oh, komm schon. Ja gut. Hat kein so gutes Ende gehabt. Vielleicht können wir sie kurz noch zur Asari-Kultur befragen.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Das Rumors sind übrigens die Gerüchte. Welche Gerüchte denn?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
Das ist, ehrlich gesagt, ist es etwas widerlich, aber es ist eine Alienrasse.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
Das ist an und für sich eine extrem interessante Alienrasse.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Goodbye. Ich finde sie wirklich sehr interessant, die Asari. Jetzt nicht nur, weil Liara doch sehr gut ausschaut. Wo ist Ashley? Wo finde ich Ashley? Ist die im linken Raum? Das kann nicht sein, sonst hätte ich sie eh schon mal am Radar gehabt, oder? Kann ich hier rein? Ich kann hier rein. Aber es ist hier. Nichts ist hier. Ah, ist das meins? Personal irgendwas, Dings da. Das sollte also mein Raum sein, also nichts. Gut, ich finde Ashley nicht. Ich bin gerade am Überlegen, aber ich habe keinen Plan. So, wir stellen uns jetzt das erste Mal in diesen Horrorlift. Hoffentlich ist der schneller, als ich ihn in Erinnerung... Nein, ist er nicht. Oh Gott. Gott. Ich weiß nicht, in welcher Begebenheit habe ich den so oft hoch und runter fahren müssen, aber ich weiß ganz genau, dass es einfach zeitaufwendig war, Nerven gekostet hat. Und wir sind in der Garage. Rechts Rex, links da, links ist Ashley. Perfekt, aber wir tun erstmal den Ach ja, genau. Mr. Waffenhändler. Garrus. Ich brauchen wir gerade nicht. Unseren Marco brauchen wir als erstes. Gut, dann brauchen wir als erstes dich.